Where do dogs go when they leave Raisted? Lucy, a Springer Spaniel Labrador cross, has gone to Gatwick Airport, but not for a holiday. She works there, training to be a sniffer dog, working for Revenue and Customs, and helping to prevent the import of dangerous drugs into this country. No one's baggage is being delayed by this exercise. These are all bags which have not been claimed by their owners on arrival at Gatwick. If not retrieved within 3 months, the baggage will be sold.
We got a phone call from Raisted Dog Kennels. We made contact with a lady called Valerie there, who kindly allowed us to come up, assess a previous dog that they had. That didn't turn out to actually be suitable, but while we was there, they mentioned that they had a young Springer dog called Lucy, who was 8 months old, very young for what we normally would use her for. So we said while we was there, we'll have a look at her, and she turned out to be exceptional. We had a very good feeling about her, so we decided to come along, bring her back to the airport and see what we had, and she turned out to be excellent, so it's thanks to them contacting us initially. So what we'd normally look for is a high playability, something that was actually very playful, willingness to actually sort of wanting the tennis ball, wanting to play, interact with humans. Also sort of high drive and a very good sort of hunt drive as well, nose down, willing to use her nose to find a toy in tall grass or in trees, etc. These are the initial sort of things we look for in a dog. I picked Lucy up from Raisted Rescue Centre and brought her into Gatwick Airport. I'd done the initial training, so I would develop a bond to start with. After a while, once the training's sort of established and she's actually working to what we need, dog handling then comes in, takes over the handling of Lucy, and then I sort of fade into the background a little bit, so the bond then becomes stronger with the handler. We decided we was going to pot Lucy onto drugs initially as a replacement of a previous dog we have here. All the emphasis initial stage is to hunt for tennis ball. We get the dogs to look for tennis ball. Once we get them searching for pieces of tennis ball, we then sort of start exchanging the scent with cocaine or heroin, for instance. So they start realising that when they perform a certain action with the scent of cocaine or heroin, they can get rewarded with a tennis ball.
It has to be the real thing. The white powder that Alan is putting in the bag is heroin. Will Lucy find it? Keep an eye on the pink bag. Lucy also has to be able to identify drugs carried on the person. Among these passengers is a member of Revenue and Customs staff who is wearing a body belt containing cocaine. No arrest would be made at this point. Lucy should discreetly indicate a suspect to her handler. The suspect would be searched later in the customs channel. Lucy's indication isn't all that discreet, but she is still only a trainee.